Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely to see you. Let's just plug this tin in. Bear with me. Oh, dear. How we all doing? How we diddly doing? Are we all good? Nice. Let's just plug him in. Bob's your uncle. Hey! How we doing? How we doing? Let's just pop you up here. I'm just going to share this out and then we'll be back with you. Dun, 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 dun. So let's just share this. 7 watching already. That's it. Lovely. People jumping on. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lovely to see you guys and girls. It really is. Just general chit-chat tonight. In fact, you let me know what subject and topic you want to talk about, and we'll get that sugar lump right on. Let me tell you. We'll get that right on. Let's get it on, ladies and gentlemen. Speed cameras outside Leeds. Right. Speed cameras set up outside Leeds City Centre at the moment. Flat Earth has come in and said, let's just whack him up there. So get your information. This is 5 to 9, 20:55 on the 2nd of June, 2020. Lockdown special. This lockdown business really getting on my boobs, right? Leeds Castle. Right, so there's a speed camera. Have they not got better things to do? Lockdown, no one's got any... These police are just pathetic, aren't they? Public servants. Let's have a dig, right? Here we go. We're on it tonight, right? Let's look at the 7 print. You're going to love this. You're going to love this. I think we've done this the other day. What you need to do is download and print this off, right? Because this is the 7 principles of office, right? Let's come back in here. And then we're going to go full core. So hang on a sec. So you should be seeing that up on your screen now. 7 principles of public office. All right. Let me just turn this down so I can see what you're seeing. Right. So we've got 7 principles of public office. So we got here an overview of the Nolan principles. Okay, with ethical standards expected of public officer holders. 7 principles of public life. The 7 principles of public life, also known as the Nolan principles, apply to anyone who works as a public office holder. This includes all those who are elected or appointed to public office nationally and locally, and all people appointed to work in the civil service, local government, police, court, probation service, non-departmental public bodies, NDPBs, and in the health service, educational, social services and care, which is the SS. All public office holders are both servants of the public and stewards of public resources. My missus, I'm just doing a live show, and what's she doing now? What are you doing with that? Oh, okay. She's just disconnected. Hang on, my missus is playing around with it. Just squeeze the hose down. Just squeeze the hose in half. And then it'll turn the water off. Just stand on the hose and compress the hose. Oh, hang on. Hang on, people. If you compress the hose down, stand on the hose, and then it'll let you click the click off. I don't think so. Not without turning the pressure off. She's trying to spray me. Right, so you can't see me at the minute. You can just hear, hopefully. If you can give me some 5x5s, that'd be nice. Let me see what's going on in the chat room. Evening, Dave. Having a beautiful day. Alan, gorgeous. Lovely to see you. Leeds Castle in Kent makes perfect sense, Stuart James. Yeah, it's only around the corner from me, to be fair, 10 minutes up the road. Public servants having it off again. So, the principles apply to all those in other sectors delivering public services. Right, so even if It's a private corporation, but it's delivering public services to people of the public. I mean, I've never met anyone who's a member of the public, to be perfectly honest with you. Hello, Debbie, baby. Just a nice little chat. By the way, if anyone knows my mate Philip Dawson, ex-Seaman Dawson, if you can get a message to him, asking to make contact. I need Lance's telephone number. He's mate Lance, but I shall message Phil in any case. So, selflessness. Holders of public office should act solely in terms of the public interest. Well, they're pretty much doing that. What you got to remember about the public is it's a fictitious thing, okay? But it says holders of public office must avoid placing themselves under any obligation to people or organisation that might try inappropriately to influence them in their work. They should not act or take decisions in order to gain financial or other material benefits for themselves, their families, or their friends. They must declare and resolve any interests and relationships. Ask them if they're in the Masons. Objectivity, on we go. So you've got holders of public office must act and take decisions impartially, fairly, and on merit, using the best evidence and without discrimination or bias, which they do all the time. Accountability, openness. I'm not going to bore you with that. You can have a look yourself. Leadership. Yeah, they're operating in leadership. Let me tell you, leadership being the word. And I don't know what Fourth Reich or Third Reich they're working for, but they've certainly turned into despots, and that's all I've pretty much got to say about that. They are absolute. They're special people. Their only interest, ladies and gentlemen, is putting their hands in your pocket, and that's the truth. That's all they're interested in, is hands in your pockets. Why is that not coming up? It should come up. Let's have a look. You guys should be able to see me again now. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Screen share. Got to go through my screen share, haven't I? So here we go. You should have the screen share. Did you see that? Did you see? Yeah, you did, because it did come up on that screen, didn't it? Nice to see you. Any of you guys want anything in particular we want to talk about tonight? Leeds Castle in Kent makes perfect sense. Oh, hello, Stu. Alan Walker, evening, Dave. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I have a beautiful day every day, because that's just how I manifest, baby. Let me tell you, we're rolling the dice nowadays. We ain't messing around. So let's see what we can find on America, because it's kicking right off in America. Whether you're paying attention to that, I'm not too sure, but America is off the charts right now with the levels of violence and disparity. But here's the thing for the American people. God bless you, by the way. Let's have a quick, what we'll do, we'll have a quick bash the American national anthem. Let's have a quick bash of the American national anthem. Why not? I love it. Oh, do you know Prince Andrew's taken himself out of public life? Wonder why. Octopussy energy. Go and do one. Can't stand you. Can you see this? It should be up on your screen. Hello, Jesus. Lovely to see you. Home of the brave. Americans, home of the brave. Well, they're certainly turning out. The looting and the rioting, that's disgraceful. And it's so unproductive. Honestly, people, we have to use our brains. we really do. Unbelievable. So many people cheesed off, misdirected, got no direction, got no leadership, they're just a rabble. And it's a shame because I don't truly think they realise how much they could achieve, in as much as if they'd have all come together and just took back their public buildings peaceably, walked into them, 30, 40,000 people, and said, right, use lot, out. They would have gone. And that's why we're seeing police now bowing to the people in America and getting down on their knees and saying, we'll walk with you, we'll walk with you, we're with you, because they know this is not going how they anticipated it. They would never, ever do that. Trust me, the police would never, ever do that. But it's a tinderbox. But if they all come together, stop rioting, stop looting, and just took back their and use their Second Amendment rights and all their rights via the Constitution, I'm pretty sure President Trump would give them a big round of applause, because in his own special way, President Trump has incited a lot of this with his tweeting. Now, Trump's a clever man. He's not stupid. He knows how to play. He knows how to dance. He's not a fool. So over the last few years, Trump and he'll get in for his second term. Trust me, Trump will get in for his second term. No doubt about that. But Trump has a lot to do with pulling all the levers, okay? Pulling all the levers through his social media outlets, Twitter. He's got over 80 million followers. Do you know how big that army is? Is Trump a wrong 'un? Who knows? Valid question. Valid. Look, all your questions are valid, right? If you come in here with valid questions and stuff, this is what grown-ups do. Grown-ups talk about things and they get to resolutions. If we ever descended into that kind of level of whateverness in this country, I'm hoping that you would all share this with your friends and families and say, all we need to do is come together. Come together in vast numbers, go quietly and peaceably, and just take back your property, your inheritance. All these public buildings, all these courtrooms, they're all your inheritance, people. And you've been swindled. Massively swindled. Now, I have peace on my heart, and I can't sit back and see my country and the rest of this world descend into this chaos. Looting is fruitless. It seems to happen all the time. Whenever the state decide to get involved in any massive antics, you'll see that looting and that becomes the norm. And it's sad because it's such a waste of energy. And it's such blindness to the fact that if half of your country turns out to take back control, you take back control. You don't go looting. You don't go robbing, because it's a fruitless thing. It's a waste of time. And it makes you a criminal. I'm not a criminal. I do not have a criminal element to me. And I create things in my life. And to see the destruction is just unbelievable. Is something going on? Media driven? Yeah, could be. But we're seeing now that law-abiding people out there are turning out with their weapons and they're protecting the shops. And that's brilliant. That is absolutely fair play to them. True patriots. True patriots in your country don't descend into violence. They don't descend into this state. True patriots stand and defend the rights of you. They defend the rights of police constables. They defend the rights of people that operate in and out of these court systems. If you're a true patriot to your country, that's what you do. You protect everybody's rights. You don't just protect a few, you protect everybody's. That's what you should be doing. 2011, when London went mad and was allowed to happen, all the David Cameron, how many thought they were allowed to just smash shop windows? Morons. I mean, it's so sad, and it's such a waste of energy, and it's so the wrong thing to do. So President Trump looks like he's going to start coming in a little bit hard on this now. And I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. But for all the patriots in America, let's see what's going on YouTube today, see if we can find some stuff. I might see if I can find Trump's Twitter today. This guy's quite funny. This guy is quite funny. Let's check him out. Carl Vernon, this guy's name is. Let's see what Carl's up to.
Need a freelancer? Go to Fiverr.com and find one.
Shut up with the adverts.
Or don't go to Fiverr and waste your time.
Shut up with the ads. This guy's kind of funny, right?
High tension, not just COVID. Obviously, there's anxiety, there's fear, there's worry. You need to go outside and see people for that. But there's something else. I don't know whether you can feel it. You get into a cage with a lion, it's not going to look over at you and think, oh, you look lovely, I'm not going to come over and eat you. No, he's working on pure instinct. He's jumping over and you're his next meal. I don't know why the lion suddenly turned northern, by the way, but the fundamental difference between us and a lion, for example, is our ability to reflect on what I just said, our ability to have awareness, to be aware of our thoughts and to act on them. Maybe this is what I'm feeling at the minute, something in the air. It's like emotions incredibly high. And for a lot of us, we are struggling to deal with the very thing that sets us apart. The current situation is obviously having a major impact on this thing that should be used as an advantage. I think it gives us an advantage as a species, our awareness. I think a lot of us are struggling at the minute. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you feel it yourself? Anyway, let's have a look at this new normal and some of the updates on the new normal.
It's just before 6 a.m, and for traders at Castleford Market, this feels something like a new dawn. 10 weeks after lockdown closed all but essential stores, they're once again setting up for business. Too early for customers yet. It's still too early, full stop, for some.
I'm a diabetic. I'm one of the at-risk people. So this is my first day out. So I'm very apprehensive.
Sort your diet out,
The
Bill.
stores are no longer packed tightly together, and not everyone is back. But for customers who've been coming here since childhood, it feels unexpectedly emotional.
Being locked in and everything like that, it's
Go on, Barb. Barbara, go on. Go on, girl.
To see this now, getting back to normal.
Yes.
It's,
Go on, Barb. Love Barb. Love the air. Oh, yes.
Weighing up how to
Ooh,
open
size
our
there.
economy while keeping transmission rates down isn't easy. With gloves,
Half
masks, and
that, Michael
sanitizer in
Jackson.
place, this is a new world, but one where old habits die hard.
I feel awful. I can't give you the cuddle. We will one day soon.
Although I
Oh,
disagree with pretty much everything that you just seen there, including the masks and non-hugging and the absolute terror on that guy's face. You can completely understand, can't you? If you're sitting and you're watching the news every day, then if you're diabetic, if you're of a certain age, you pretty much signed a death warrant. And yet, even the stats, when you look into it, they disagree with all of that. But again, generally people aren't looking at the information, they're not looking at the stats, they are just listening to the news, and no wonder they feel like that.
But by mid-morning, it's crowded, and keeping 2 meters apart is increasingly difficult. And while many shoppers look overjoyed to be out, others are still staying away, even from shopping for essentials.
Some people are scared. I've customers who I've not seen for 10 weeks now, they've stopped at home, and then I've other customers who are coming in every day.
If we haven't figured it out yet, you can't run a functional society on these social distancing rules. Put aside the fact that it's absolutely ridiculous, it's just not going to happen, especially on the high street. If we are being directed into just staying at home and doing everything from home and doing everything online, then yeah. But then again, how functional is that, right? Have you noticed as well that I think the fair stat I'd say is probably about 50-50 between people who are genuinely terrified, the mask wearers, the people who jump out of your way, and people who are just trying to get on with things. It doesn't matter what the demographic is, it doesn't matter what age or experience. There's about a 50-50 split between these people who are terrified and the people that just want to get on with things, that want to get on with living their lives. I wonder what it is that is influencing that. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the panic pandemic that has very quickly spread through certain outlets, through certain media. I wonder if the people who are terrified are sitting watching those things, and the people who are trying to get on with things aren't doing that as much.
Amen.
On the outskirts of town, car showrooms are also reopening their doors. The car industry supports hundreds of thousands of British jobs, but getting test drives back underway means both a lot of deep cleaning and a much lighter touch.
We will check their ID and we'll make sure that they are who they say they are. They will then collect a car that's on site, which has been fully validated and sanitised. They will pick up some keys.
That lovely spit screen there.
And then they can go
Beautiful.
and find the vehicle by themselves.
There's a lot of trust involved in that.
Absolutely, yes. And we're looking forward to seeing how it goes, and we're hoping for the best.
It's trust that remains so critical, and the largely empty parks here suggest that on the first day of summer, many want some form of lockdown to last.
Okay, so far I've been patient and I've been nice, but what the fuck is that scream? It's the flu! Look at the stats, look at the information, it's the flu. And they're setting up shops and showrooms like it's the frigging plague. What'd she end on there? What did she say at the end there as well? That parks are empty because a lot of people want the lockdown to continue. It depends where you look, doesn't it? Have a look at some of the parks in London, see how sparse they are. You can't move.
Look at all the nutters, look. The zombies. Reminds me of that Katy Perry song. We're all lined up, walking up to that treadmill, trying to get on
That's
it.
right, you really did see a kilometre-long queue outside IKEA that's just opened. IKEA, of all places. I mean, you get it when you're talking starving to death with food, right? And queuing for that and the hysteria around that. But a flat pack chair, the idea of taking that home and building it, especially when the weather's like this, for those guys in the UK, this ain't going to last. So queuing at IKEA at this time as well. I mean, come on. Insanity. And did you see this? Sex in your house with a person from another household, illegal from today. Where are they getting these freaking laws from? Who's creating this stuff? And why? Population control could be one of the theories up there, could it not? But the irony about this is that you can have your plumber around.
Oh yeah.
You can have a builder around.
Yeah.
You can have a cleaner around. You
Oh,
can have
yeah.
an estate agent around.
Yeah. Yeah.
But get frisky.
Oh no.
Have somebody round who's
What?
a lover. Well, that might just get you arrested. Another part of the irony to that is that it doesn't apply to your garden. You get frisky in the garden, not in your house. In your house, it means you could be arrested for doing something illegal. You know, over the past 3 or 4 weeks, going out for a walk, going around some fields, you know, on 2 occasions, I've seen couples doing it. Right? We're creating animals. What, these laws are here to protect us? No. You know, when I'm walking with my child and couples are outside doing it, do you know what? I'm not a prude. I don't want to see that shit, as I'm sure you don't. Sports and football are coming back real soon. Premier League is coming back on June 17th. Now, I enjoy watching a game of football just like the next person, but when I'm sitting in the car listening to the radio like I was yesterday, and they're interviewing a boy about what it was like to go back to school yesterday, and he was saying, well, it was a bit strange actually with the social distancing. I'm really disappointed I couldn't high-five my friend. So let me get this straight. Footballers can go play a game of football. They can go training. But our kids can't high-five each other. Footballers can go back and play football, but lots of businesses remain unopen. On a happier note, Downing Street cancel weekend press conferences due to low TV ratings. People are tired of your crap.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have a chat with your Cummings and your Fergusons. Some people telling us what to do and not doing as they are telling us what to do. You should have a chat with them, Boris.
This dude's
Maybe
cool, man.
That 50% of people that were tiptoeing towards panic and the panic pandemic because they're just listening to you and listening to mainstream media. Maybe they've started to have a look at information a little bit outside of what you've been pumping down their throats. And they've come to appreciate that, hang on a minute, maybe this isn't all that you're telling us. And finally, in celebrity gossip, Katie Price asks fans to join dating app to win a date with her as she's ready to find love.
She looks well.
Well, I've downloaded the app already, Katie. I've applied. I've done what I need to do. I can't wait. I really hope I win. But maybe I should pretend to be a plumber. Under these new laws, we might be banging trouble.
Yes,
if you've enjoyed
baby.
these few minutes of common sense, rationale, and sanity, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Ta-ta.
Carl Vernon. What a dude. Did you enjoy that? He's good, isn't he? And he is, look, it just hit the nail on the head, guys. He's just said that they're cancelling. They're cancelling their thingy because they've lost. Shut up. They've lost their grip. Okay, they've lost the narrative, and that's a good thing. That is a really, really good thing. And he's obviously someone that is paying absolute attention. All right. On the situation, the TV, ITV, all these other outlets, they're all jumping on these social media platforms. They know Trump is massive on Twitter. They've lost it. The BBC and all these others, they've lost it. Trust me, they have absolutely lost it. It's a joke. It's a joke. We're not seeing the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of bodies. We're not seeing the burial pits. If you think that funeral directors would be able to cope with an epidemic or a pandemic, think again. They're not that sophisticated. In actual fact, they don't run very fast at all, funeral directors. I don't know about that, but I would say it's probably quite a laid-back job. I'll never forget, we changed a central heating boiler in a funeral director's in Borough Green quite a few years ago. And every time that we heard the bell go, the doorbell, we had to stop and down tools because of bereaved relatives and that coming in to say goodbye to their loved ones and to see them in the coffins and all that. And so it took us about 4 days to change a boiler because every 10 minutes we had to stop. It was crazy town. But it didn't seem to me to be the fastest operation in the world. They have to be very thorough in what they do. I should imagine there's a hell of a lot of paperwork. But there is no way on earth that funeral directors would be able to cope with an epidemic pandemic. And your hospitals would be, there'd be bodies left, right and centre. They'd be stacking bodies up out the back. People, I am talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of people dying in an epidemic pandemic. You lose a good third of your population. That's how serious that is. But are we seeing that? No. We're seeing less people die of this than die each year of the flu. 30,000 people a year in England die of the common cold, the flu. Show me the bodies. I want to see the evidence. Not because I want to go and get off on it, but I want to see the facts. Facts is what we need. We need facts. The World Health Organization has been strict. Donald Trump has pulled the plug. Trump has said to the WHO, no, end of. It's over. They're permanently not funding the World Health Organization. And guess what? America was their biggest sponsor. So we're in unprecedented times, but we are seeing massive changes. We're seeing common sense prevail. In actual fact, I might change my name of my channel to the Common Sense channel, maybe, because I would like to think that everybody that I have come and tune in here does have a modidium of common sense. And that's the way we like it, people. We like common sense. I live behind a main town cemetery. It's never been so quiet. There you go. This is all your opinions. This is all men and women sat home watching this channel right now, leaving their comments, right? Real time. No scripted, no Trevor McDonald's News at 10 reading off the script. I can say this, I can't say it. Can you imagine Trevor McDonald on News at 10 coming out with the truth? He'd have been sacked within about 3 weeks. Then he said, Trevor, look, we've warned you once. Sort your life out, otherwise you're off some. All right? The difference with social media is we're uncontrollable. You can sanction us, but Trump's just pulled the lid and removed the liability from Twitter, Facebook, and probably all these other platforms, and said if you're clamping down on free speech, you're open to prosecution. That's what Trump said. Trump has done that. I heard today that Trump said, "Hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a look. See what Stuart James is saying." Activate National Guard. They will have. They are. In Minneapolis, I think the National Guard was activated. I've seen videos, and that's the beauty of these cameras, isn't it? All these mobile phones, all these cameras, all showing the truth. People doing their amateur videos and stuff. It's amazing. We live in exciting times, people, because for years the media had control over what we see, what we didn't see, what we ate, what we didn't eat, how we was to perceive things, how we weren't to perceive things. That's not the case now. We've blown it out of the water, peeps. We've won this information war. This is an information war. Everything that we're involved in is about information. Everything that you're doing in your life is about information, not inflammation, information. Now, that guy, I played that one earlier, news report. He says, "Oh, I'm coming back on my barrow. I've got diabetes." Well, don't have diabetes. Sort your life out. Eat proper, drink proper. You won't have diabetes no more. If any doctor ever tells you that diabetes is irreversible, he's a liar. He's a liar. Because your body will react to whatever you're putting in. If you're putting in chocolate, this, that, the other, sugar stuff, and your doctor gives you a white little pill and says, "Oh, I'm going to try and curb your diabetes," guess what? You're lying to yourself and the doctor's lying to you. If you cut all that sugary stuff, all the chocolate, all the fizzy stuff, all the rubbish food, guess what? Your body will get rid of diabetes and you will reverse it. I guarantee you. Start taking up a juicing fast. Let the juice fast bring your body back into alignment. It's so cheap and it's so easy. I don't understand where the people in my country are so debased in their health now. They seem to think they can eat and drink and do what they like, and then the doctor is going to save them. Well, I'm telling you something now, people. You're in for a big wake-up call because your doctor ain't going to save you. There's another guy, Eric, show called Common Sense. The Common Sense Doctor. Now, I like the sound of him. I do like the sound of him. Eric Nepute, whose show's called Common Sense. He's a Common Sense Doctor talking about truth. Fantastic. You will reverse it. See? My mate Clint Eastwood's popped in the room. My old mate Trev. Trev, did you get my email earlier? Did the files pop over to you, love? Oh, it did. That woman's hosting my show Thursday night on Wake Up UK. So we'll be on there at 9 o'clock. I just popped in for a quickie tonight. Ooh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, we just popped in for a quickie tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I just thought I'd come in and touch base with you. Lovely, gorgeous people. And just let you know we're still here. We're still pumping the truth. If you can keep sharing, and caring, then this world will be a better place, right? This looks like, let's have a look at the big smoke right now. It does look like you should be seeing this. This is Rupley TV. They're in America right now, and this is live. This is going on right now. So as you can see, it's all still going off in America. It does look to me like a lot of the looting and stuff has calmed down. But all these people, if they was to realise how powerful they all are as a common collective, man, I tell you, they're missing it. It's a one-trick pony. If they stopped all the looting and all the aggro and just all come together. Oh, look, we're out looting, but you can't catch a virus. Oh, yeah, look, I've got my virus mask on. Yeah, mum, no, mum, I'm wearing my mask. Look, I know I've got my black hoodie on. Can you see me on TV? Oh, look. I'm not taking no chances. Cross the road, yeah, got my mask on. Anyone got the old Rona around here? Anyone seen the Rona? France, we've got French press out there. Look, we've got the French out there. It's all kicking off in France as well, by the way. The French are out there. I'm expecting to see Nigel Farage roll up on this in any second now. The police sat back there going, oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Who are we picking on first? We are seeing a lot of the police stand with the people now. But that's all they've got to do is take these buildings over, take their public buildings over and say, right, you sort yourselves out. You don't mess with us no more. You leave us alone. You just mess with corporations and we'll leave you alone forever. If not, we're coming back and then next time you're out for good. Ultimatums, that's all we've got to do. We have to take back our power, take back our country, people. Because as I said earlier, money is the weapon and it is a weapon of war and they're using it against us 24 hours a day. And I'm hoping that more and more people can see now that money is the vehicle that they're using to control us all. Peeps, I love you all. Let's send out some prayers to all of our brothers and sisters in America. I hope they all stay safe. I hope they all get through this. And God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in as always. I will be back with you in the very near future. Press subscribe, like if you like, and press the bell button for future notifications so you don't miss anything as it comes up straight away. God bless you all. Take care. Stay safe.